Now this weekend, families and loved ones will gather in the spirit of giving thanks for their abundance with good food and good conversation.
Of course, but sometimes, that conversation should be about the health and welfare of our sickly and our elderly loved ones, and it's not always the easiest thing to talk about.
You're right, brother, it's not. But here to share with us ways you can cherish your kupuna this season is Allison Lee of Bright Star Care of Honolulu. Hi, sister, welcome back.
Thank you so much for having me.
We really always love you being in our hale because the information that you give, it really does impact families, all families that are, might be going through some tough times.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
And I was really moved by your story, Phoebe.
No, absolutely. That's what she does. She's a caregiver,
Yes.
And she runs a caregiving company, so this is a great connection right here.
Is that any RNs?
Actually, we do. We talk about kupuna a lot, but we also do children.
Yes.
Yes.
Now, Allison, I know that you feel that Thanksgiving can be both an important time to connect and a critical time, specifically with our kupuna and those that are sickly in the family. Why this holiday specifically, though?
Well, Thanksgiving and the whole Christmas holiday season in general, it's a beautiful time. Thanksgiving in particular, just because it's such a beautiful time of gratitude. It's my favorite holiday, just because it's about really taking the time to reflect and appreciate those people who are in our lives and supporting and loving us, and the people who raised us. And so often families have members who are on the mainland, and so it's often a time people are coming home to visit for the holidays, and
you're seeing them for the first time in a long time, right? So it's not like you see them every single day or every week. The long stretches of time have passed before you're seeing these people again, right?
Yeah. So that you may have conversations on the phone, but you're seeing them for the first time in a while, and a lot of our clients, we get a lot of calls around this time of year, maybe a little after the holidays, where family members have conversations like, hey, Mom, something's going on with her. We have to discuss. Maybe we need to get a little support to make sure that she's safe at home.
So that's for somebody that's actually seen the signs. If you're lucky enough to be with them during the holidays, but what are some other signs we should be looking for that tells us that our kupuna, our loved ones, need some help?
Yeah. Well, this is the good opportunity. So when you see them in person, you can really see visually. A lot of times they'll start kind of slacking on the hygiene. They won't be taking baths so much. You'll notice things are more in disarray. Somebody who was very fastidious may have let some things go a little more. You might see some bruising, some injuries. They may be falling and not telling anyone. And
hitting themselves.
And so, signs for that kind of thing, and they don't want to worry anyone, and so they'll fall and be like, oh no, I'm fine. But if you notice these things, and then of course, I think, and this you can notice on the phone, but forgetfulness. So if you're hearing a lot of repetition of the same question within a short period of time, these are some signs. Maybe it's time to, talk with a physician or your loved ones and
start the conversation.
Yep, absolutely. And but I can imagine how emotional this is when you do recognize these signs, though, right? I mean, you're looking at maybe a mom or a dad that you've always looked up to. They were always your strength, your pillar. They helped you through tough times, and now you're starting to see them slow down a little bit, or maybe they're a little bit weaker, or they're a little bit thinner. Is that something that you folks help families deal with?
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. It comes with the role where we're supporting the family and the client. So the client is our actual client, but there's so much involved emotionally on both sides. So, if someone's aware that they're starting to be forgetful or starting to need some help, that's a really hard thing to accept as the matriarch or patriarch of the family. And then as the adult child, that's hard to see too, this person that you've loved and they've supported you, to have this relationship evolve a bit and have to see them in a new light and sort of reverse roles at some point.
Ooh, a new light, sort of like a bright star. I love it.
I like how you
did that.
I mean, so if we notice it, can Bright Star help us, maybe lessen the load,
Yeah,
how do we get a hold of
absolutely.
you folks?
That's what we're here for. Our phone is covered 24/7. It's 808-447-7448, or our website, brightstarcare.com/Hawaii. But yeah, we're here to help and walk through all the emotions, and a lot of times people know they need help, but they don't know what help they need, and we're here to help you because we've done this, and so
make sense of it all.
Yeah,
we have so much to talk about. No, seriously.
We do. But for those that are reaching out, you've seen the information on the screen right there. Allison, thank you so much. Again, family-owned business right here, Bright Star Care of Honolulu. We appreciate you.
Thank you.
Allison Lee, mahalo to you, my sister. All right, but is it okay if we switch gears?
Yeah,
and we're going to take it
absolutely.
back to our times of our kupuna and our moms and our dads, because it's National Jukebox Day.
Really?
Yeah. So here is your